Assalamualaikum and good morning to my friends and our lovely lecturer, Madam Fatin. Today, my group and I are excited to present our topic which cover design and build, turnkey, and build, operate, transfer BOT contract. Before we dive in, let me introduce my group members and myself. My name is Nurul Anis Ayuni, and with me are Ki Hoi Chi, Eng Ping Shen, Goh Yi Ji, Eljan Tanjung Yu, and Firdaus. To get things started, let's take a quick look at our table of contents and I will guide you through each topic as we go along. As you guys can see, in our table of content, there are 5 things we'll be going through today. First, definition of every method. Second, description on method of delivery or characteristic. Third is advantage, disadvantage, and lastly is example of suitable project. We will start by explaining what each contract type is all about. Then, we will go over how each contract is carried out in a real project. After that, we will highlight the benefit of using each type of contract. We'll also cover some of the challenges or downside that come with each method. Finally, we will give example of the kind of project where each contract type would be the best fit. Let's start by understanding what a contractual arrangement is. It is an agreement between parties concerning the design, timeline, and cost of a project. It also provides a solid legal and administrative foundation for the construction process. There are two main types of contractual arrangement, based on contract price and based on the extent of the contractor's obligation. Today, we will focus on the second type, based on the extent of the contractor obligation, which include 3 contract types: design and build, turnkey, build, operate, and transfer BOT contract. First, design and build contract. In this contract, the design is complete during the construction bidding process. Unlike traditional method, where design and construction are separate, here both are handled under a single contract. This allows the design and construction to happen simultaneously, improving communication between the designer and the construction team. It also speeds up both the bidding and building process. One major benefit is that risks are minimized as the contractor is fully responsible for the entire project, regardlessly of any issue that may arise. Next, we have the turnkey contract. In a turnkey project, the contractor handles everything, design and construction, so that the project is delivered as a fully complete, ready to use product. It's commonly used in commercial projects, infrastructure development, and large-scale facilities. The contractor takes full responsibility and the contract usually comes with a fixed price. There are also a clear project scope that outlines exactly what the contractor needs to deliver, along with a set timeline for completion. Since there's only one point of responsibility, the process becomes more streamlined and efficient. Lastly, the build, operate, and transfer BOT contract. This type of contract is typically used for large infrastructure projects. A private entity of contractor is responsible for designing, constructing, and operating the facility for a set period. After this period, ownership is transferred to the government or a public authority. BOT contracts are popular in sectors like transportation, energy, and public utilities. A good example of this is the Plus Highway. The risks related to construction, operation, and maintenance are mostly handled by the private contractor, while the public authority takes over ownership after the transfer period. That's a brief overview of the 3 types of contract. Now, let's move on the details in our table of content and I will explain each topic further. So next, we will talk about description on method of delivery for design and build, turnkey, and BOT contract. So first is design and build. Design and build is usually delivered under the condition that the contractor takes full responsibility for both the design and construction work. The client provides a brief description of the project during the inception stage, and the contractor takes it from there, initiating the project based on the client needs and desire. One of the key benefits of this method is that it is faster than traditional construction method. For more clarify, I have also provided a YouTube link as a reference to help you understand this method better. So next is turnkey. The turnkey method is quite similar to design and build, where the contractor has full responsibility for the project. However, it's more commonly used in infrastructure projects. In this case, the contractor is required to follow the initial design provided by the client while building the entire project. Once complete, the contractor will submit the project in a ready-to-use condition and at an agreed price and within a fixed timeline. I have also included a reference link for anyone interested in exploring this method further. So last is BOT, Build, Operate and Transfer Contract. For BOT contract, the method is delivered when a private contractor receives permission from public authorities to design, construct, own and operate a facility. This permission This permission is valid only until the project is handed over to the client or public authority after the agreed operational period. This method is often used in a large infrastructure project like highways or power plants. To help you understand this better, I have also provided a YouTube link as a reference. Now we will talk about advantage for each method. For design and build, first is cost saving through early collaboration. Contractors are involved from the design stage, allowing them to optimize material, construction technique, and overall project efficiency, which often leads to the cost reduction. Second, reduce administrative burden. The owner does not need to coordinate multiple contracts between designer and builder. This reduces paperwork, approval, and potential miscommunication. Next, turnkey. Low risk for the owner. Since the contractor is responsible for everything from design to execution, the risk of delays, cost overrun, or technical issues shift away from the owner to the contractor. Second, seamless transition to operation. Once complete, the project is ready for immediate use, often including training to staff, warranties, and post completion support, reducing the owner's burden. Next, BOT contract. Reduce public sector investment. For government or municipal project, BOT contracts allow critical infrastructure, example as highway, airport, power plants, to be developed without requiring large upfront capital from taxpayer. Next, operational efficiency and expertise. Since the private entity is responsible for both building and operating the project for a set period, they have an incentive to ensure high efficiency and long-term quality. So next for the disadvantage. Design and build. Design expertise required. The contractor needs a strong capability of design and work closely with a professional design. Next is increased responsibility. Contractors are accountable for both the design and construction phase. Risk allocation. Under design and build contract, contractor takes on a greater amount of design related risks, such as the possibility of revision or modification. Turnkey. Reduce client input. The client has less control over design decision as the contractor takes full responsibility for the project from design to completion. Potential higher cost. To cover the comprehensive responsibility, a turnkey project's initial cost may be higher than other contract method. Limited flexibility. Change to the project scope or design may be difficult or costly once the contract is signed. Lastly is BOT, complex financial arrangement. Managing the financing and concession agreement involved in a BOT project can be intricate and require significant expertise. Next is regulatory challenge. Obtaining necessary permits and approval for BOT project can be complex and time consuming depending on the project location and regulation. Now we will go through for the example of project. For design and build, basically this method we will use for build shopping mall, hotel and resort, educational institution like schools and university, and hospital and medical center. For turnkey, basically we use for build power plants, airports and railway station, data center, and pharmaceutical production facilities. And last is for BOT, we built for airports and metro rail system, water supply and wastewater treatment, and large-scale smart city project like highway. So we already go through for the 5 content for each method. Now I will make the conclusion. So the conclusion is mastering the integrated world of construction contract is the ultimate key to unlocking project success. Whether you demand absolute cost certainty, crave the agility of flexible terms, or seek a strategic balance of share risk, there exists a meticulously crafted contract tailored to your unique vision. Choosing the right agreement isn't just a formality, it's a decisive move that shapes the efficiency, profitability, and overall trajectory of your project from inception to completion. So that's all from us. I hope everyone can understand what we try to discuss about the method, and thank you for listening. Bye.